Now, GOACAN has been for the last few years pursuing this issue of fire safety, fire prevention with the Directorate of Fire and Emergency Services, and in fact, in the issue of the bus stand fire, KTC bus stand, and even the buses that of KTC that had burned, we had raised various representations for which action was taken. Now we have submitted a representation to Deputy Collector Tiswadi with a specific focus on Panjim area, because Panjim is the capital city, it's the corporation, and we feel that at least in Panjim steps should be taken to put this system in place. Now we have noticed first, as a consumer organization, our first concern is the residential houses. There are gas cylinders in every house. See, there is a procedure for every consumer to conduct a MMC, mandatory mechanical check, where the supplier, whether it be HP gas, Indian or Bharat gas, they have to send a mechanic and conduct the inspection. Now you will see in the last 6 months, so many fires have taken place because of LPG. Because people have to be shown what are the safety measures to be followed as far as using the LPG cylinder, particularly senior citizens and women. Now these cylinders, because they are made of metal, they have got a testing and a date is marked there. We call it the expiry date. It is not expiry date of the gas. It is a expiry where the pressure testing of that cylinder has to be done again. Now we have asked that this survey to be done in Panjim. How many houses have been covered, how many houses have not been covered? This is the first point. Second point is that there are a lot of electrical connections in public places, which maintenance has to be done. Different agencies, whether it is a park, it is a stadium, whatever, there has to be a maintenance of these electrical fittings because of constant short circuits. Now we have been noticing short circuit is constantly given as the cause of fire. How did it happen? Short circuit. Public should know what is short circuit. Okay? And workers are dying of electrocution also. So whether short circuit is only causing electrocution or fires. Third point is that we are raising is that in Panjim city at Pato area, you can see there is a scrapyard operating between a hotel and an apartment building. We have brought to the notice of the corporation of Panjim and also to the fire department. What our point is, if you want to permit it, we are no, but put stickers there. So anybody passing should know there is a scrapyard. A person may take a diversion, he may not want to pass that side. Because explosion takes place, who will face the consequences? Now you see, we have got river navigation, ferry boats. Where has been the evacuation drill conducted to evacuate the people from the ferry boats? There are cruise boats. There are casinos. So our point here is that department should come with a clear timetable, timeline, how this is happening. Because we are inviting more and more tourists to the city. No problem. But their safety also is to be taken care of. And therefore, since the National Fire Day is on 15th April, we have asked that the activity should start now. There should be awareness program for all the councillors of CCP in their respective wards, what they are supposed to do. Because now more people are dying of smoke than of fire. Fire is not the only cause of the deaths. Smoke is increasing the problem all over India. And therefore they require special advisory. We are also noticing we have got government buildings like Brahma Shakti Bhavan, Junta House, where evacuation drill has to be done. Appropriately how to bring the staff outside of this building. So for all this, we cannot wait last minute. There has to be a procedure in place. And therefore, our representation to the Deputy Collector is to call a joint meeting of all agencies, electricity, KTC, fire, everybody, and across the table, let them fit a timeline. What each department will do and by when. 2018, we conducted inspection of KTC bus stand. Till today, whatever measures have been suggested, nothing has been done. And therefore, our submission here is that if action is being taken to improve the situation in the capital city of Panjim, other municipal councils will be able to get some guidance from. And we are saying that Smart City of Panjim Limited is launching many projects. Fine. Where is the fire safety display? As a smart city, there has to be display in public places. For the area Azad Maidan, Miramar, Kampal, Pato area, there should be a public board saying this is the fire arrangements. If there is a fire, do this, do that, etc. Then we can call it a smart city. Yes, increasing the projects will not do. And a new project also is coming in Ruad, which will have capacity of 1,300 people. Again, what is the way, if there is a fire, how they will be evacuated? All this has to be put in place. And I think what has happened at Pilan is a wake-up call for everybody that we are living in an area where residential areas and industrial areas are side by side. And therefore smoke will travel, lot of things will happen. And therefore it is very important for us to take urgent and important steps to mitigate the situation.
Sir, Mr. Martins, you gave the submitted the memorandum.
We had submitted to Deputy Collector some time back. Then today again we have followed it up. Today he has told us that he has asked for report of the fire department. Our question is the fire department has to be given teeth. The fire department, we call it the Department of Fire and Emergency Services, but I will tell you, excellent job they are doing to put out the fires. But they should be given the powers to implement if somebody is not following the fire safety rules. Some action should be able to be taken. He cannot do. By withdrawing the NOC, the person carries on with the business. This is the deficiency and we have pointed it out. Mr. Nitin Rajkar, as the head of the department, knows very well. So we are saying in the forthcoming legislative assembly session, all the MLAs are there, appropriate steps can be taken to strengthen the acts and rules so the fire officers are able to do their job. This is our submission. Thank you very much. I will